Hello, hello, hello. We are live, OFP Nation, and we are here with another episode of Forex Focus, where we talk all about mastering the art of trading with a strong mindset. And today's topic is all about trading with the mindset of a business-minded, business mindset. Nick, are you with me?
Can you hear me all right?
I hear you. You were muted there for a minute. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, beautiful. So we're going to take a minute and just let traders get in, because sometimes folks take a couple minutes. So we'll give you guys a couple minutes. But as traders come in, please say hello in the comments. Let us know who you are and where you are tuning in from. Oh my goodness. I just posted, you know how sometimes, oh my goodness, in Discord when I post, I made a double post by accident.
Oh, okay.
So today we have a special guest. I'm excited to introduce this guest to you guys. So please feel free to join us. And while we do that, I think we are also going to go live on Instagram while we wait for a few more. All right. Give me 1 second. Nick, I'm going to add the stream key here so that we can also go live on Instagram.
All right, cool.
So we
No
can.
problemas.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, as long as it's done quick.
I'm doing it. I did it. Well, kind of. Kind of. All right, we're live on Instagram now too. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with today's topic. Today's topic is all about trading being a mindset. Trading is a business, and we want to have a business mindset. Sorry, guys. We're going to dive into this topic today, and we invited a trader from our community, and I'm really excited to have this conversation with this trader today because we had a really good conversation when we met recently about how important it is to shift our mindset from viewing trading as a hobby, because when you treat anything in life that you do as a hobby, it ultimately is going to pay you like one. So to find success in trading, it's really important that we understand that we are not here just to try to make some quick money in trading, but we want to have a long-term perspective with our trading. We want to have longevity in mind. We want to look at trading like it's a marathon and it's not a sprint. And when we shift our perspective from just looking at it as, oh, this is just a really good, quick way for me to learn how to make money, to buy this or buy that, or pay off this or pay off that, or take care of my family, and really start shifting into how can I properly plan and prepare and think like a business-minded professional in this industry, it can really have a very positive impact on your overall psychology. So, Nick, are you ready to dive into this topic?
Yes, I sure am.
Awesome. Without further ado, guys, we're going to invite a trader from our community to join us today. The trader who's going to be joining us today, his name is Cesar. Cesar is a trader from Colombia. And he has an amazing mindset and insight about how he views trading, especially his trading as a business, and how he implements that implements that in his day to day to ensure his long term success. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull him up on the stage so he can hang out with us today. Hold on, let me unmute you. Hi,
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
It's a pleasure for you to join us today. Thank you so much for coming in to hang out and
No,
with us.
thank you for the invite.
Of course. All right. So, in true Forex Focus fashion, there's always questions that we like to bounce off of one another. So, between you and Nick, it's really, I'll kind of hit on the different questions we might have. And of course, like I mentioned before, I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, right? But we love hearing, your thoughts. And so whoever wants to go first, um, feel free. And if there's any extra additional comments anybody wants to make, that's always welcome too. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to pull up these questions. And I guess the first thing that I kind of want to talk about, right, is what would you say when you think about having a business mindset around trading? What do you think, or what would you say might be some signs that a trader isn't treating it like a business, but instead they're treating it like a hobby? What would be some indicators would that you can think of? Either one of you.
All right. I guess I can go first.
Yeah, go, feel free.
All right. So, like, one thing I can say is signs that a trader is not trading like a business. It's when they don't have set rules and goals. So, for example, like they don't have predefined stop losses. Like today, they feel like trading 2%, risking 2% rather, or risking 5%, the other day 1%, or just depending on how they feel instead of predefined rules. And also, another thing, even if they may be successful at their trading and they're making money, the question is, what do they do with that money? Do they just go and blow it out at the casino? Do they go out to the club? Everything like that. So, yeah, those are certain things you need to consider, because if you are misusing your money instead of like actually putting it probably back into your trading or into other things that will generate more money, then probably that's just a hobby to you and not really a business. Because as a business, you definitely have your expenses and everything that you need to take care of and so forth. But yeah, of course, if it is also a business, maybe even your trading can take care of your other expenses. Your business expenses could be like internet, it could be I don't know. Yeah, just like internet, or maybe even just keeping your bank account alive. Because I know some bank accounts, they do charge a monthly fee, so it could be one of those things. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, you're done?
Yeah, yeah, I am done.
Okay, I think I agree totally with Nick. But like to complete his answer, I think discipline, well, rules are discipline, but discipline is really important. And trading gives you like a lot of freedom, you know? Like many of us get into this trading world because of the freedom it 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 gives you. You can trade from your home, you can trade basically anywhere. You just need a cell phone and internet. That's the only thing you need to trade. But having the discipline, for example, myself, I wake up early, I take a shower, then I go to my home office and I make my setup, you know, I my mindset changes when I enter my office. It's a trading mindset and I treat it like a business, you know, sit down, having my breakfast already, be like, you know, like be ready to enter the market, not like just I woke up, I checked my cell phone and I entered like a position, you know, having the discipline to treat it like a real serious business, like having the mindset. I think that's really important.
You know, one of the things that I I think of is how what makes a lot of people start trading. A lot of novice traders. And when I say novice, that means someone who's not experienced, right? This is new for them. But a lot of brand new traders who dive into this, they dive into it because they see other people that look like they're making good money trading. And when they see that, they think, oh, well, it must be easy because they're doing it. So if they can do it, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to join this Telegram group. I'm going to join this Discord community and I'm going to plug in whatever signals they tell me to do so I can make some money real fast, or I'm going to get this EA or this bot and I'm going to put this bot on my computer to do the trades for me so that I can make money real quick, right? The For many new traders, the first sign that they are not treating trading like a business, but like a hobby, is that they simply are just showing up to try to make money with no clear structure, no clear plan. And it isn't just about a plan, about them understanding the skill, because I don't think there's anything wrong with using a bot. And I don't think there's anything wrong with using signals. Okay. So I don't want you guys to think that that's a bad thing to leverage, especially as you're learning how to trade for yourself, because I think it's absolutely imperative that you do learn the skill set for yourself. Because once you learn the skill, that is something that no one can take away from you once you have it. Knowledge is powerful once you have it. You cannot lose it. Okay. But um it's really, it's even in using, bots, or even in using signals, there still needs to be plan, there still needs to be structure. And I kind of think about what Nick was saying about how, what are you doing with your money when you make the money? Are you reinvesting back into your business? Because when you are thinking like a business, you're thinking, how do I reinvest back into my business? How much of this profit am I going to pay to myself? And how much am I going to put back into my business? Am I going to only trade with prop firms forever? Or am I also going to open my own brokerage account? Because I understand I have more power. I have more, you know, flexibility. I have more potential stability by owning or managing my own brokerage account. So these are, I think those are some signs that I think of. And I'm sure anybody watching this today, I would encourage you to ask yourself, where do I stand? Where is my thought process today when it comes to trading? Am I just showing up every day to try to make some money, but I'm not really giving deeper thought into how this can really be a professional career for me long term? So yeah, those are my thoughts. And that was kind of long-winded, but I had to say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah, it was still good.
Yeah.
Still good.
It was good, thanks. Um, so how can creating a trading business plan, right? Because we talk about having structure, okay? And when we lack structure, when we don't have structure, we're not maintaining a business frame of mind in our trading. So how can creating a trading business plan or form of structure help reduce emotional decision making? Who wants to go first?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead, Cesar.
Okay, it's really important. For example, for me, on my personal experience, when you start as a beginner, you suffer a lot. Emotions, like bad decision making, everything's a mess, pretty much. Everything's a mess, and until you realize you need to structure your trading plan, and to have a set of rules and consistency and discipline, it changes everything. Because how do you say when you win? I don't know the word in English, I'm sorry. um a strike or strike.
Like a winning streak?
Yeah, a winning streak. Yeah, not every winning streak lasts forever, and not every bad streak lasts forever. You gotta have a plan. You gotta take the losses, like when we spoke past the last week. It's really important to learn how to take your losses, know everything's a part of your plan. And if you have that structure like well defined, or you will succeed. You will have good months, you will have bad months, you have good days, bad days. But you need to take that in. You need to understand it's part of a process. And if you're organized and you follow the rules, you have the consistency. It just takes time. That's it. I think it's really, really important to follow your structure and define it. Like, set your goals and respect those goals. If you lose one day, then you take the losses and that's it. And if you win, that's it. Don't get greedy. Anytime, never get greedy. I think that's really important.
Thank you for sharing that, Cesar. Nick, is there anything else you want to share, especially like how this impacts our emotional decision making, you know?
Yeah, like if you do have a business plan and you stick to it, of course, you know, okay, this trade did not follow the certain criteria of what I wanted to happen. And then you just let it be rather than trying to, I guess, jump into the trade just because you feel it may go the right way. Because if you're doing that, then you are not really respecting the business, I can say. Yeah. And any business, whether it's maybe warehousing, construction, and the like, nobody says, let's just talk about maybe mining. Yeah, like maybe mining gold or silver or anything like that. Nobody just comes into the office and be like, oh, today we're going to use this and this machinery because I feel we're going to find gold today. No, they have like a certain set of rules and plans they need to go through, and certain areas they need to dig and whatnot. So if they know that this is not going to work out, the expense is not really worth it, they don't push it that far. So same with trading. If the expense is too much and whatnot, you just leave the trade and wait for the next one rather than trying to involve your emotions like, oh, I need to get this trade and everything. Yeah, that doesn't work. You end up probably just getting into a loss or having a win which was emotionally based rather than plan based. Yeah.
So here's something I want to add. Um, when I think when we have proper plan or structure, the way that it helps our emotional decision making is, for example, right? And this is something I was talking to Cesar about. I don't know if you remember, but sometimes, okay, a lot of traders, and I'm not saying this is everybody, okay? So don't take it like I'm putting everybody in this box, but I am telling you as someone who works with a prop firm, okay? And I talk to a lot of traders. This is something that I do see, okay? Um a lot of traders, okay? Um sometimes put themselves in situations where they are not diversifying their capital, okay? Especially when they trade with prop firms. So they might just be trading with just one prop firm, okay? Um, but maybe they don't consider other prop firms, or maybe they don't consider opening a brokerage account. And so as they're making profits from their trading with their prop firm, they're not they're not reinvesting some of their profits and putting some of it into their own brokerage account. And so the trouble that you have with that is when you are not diversifying, okay, you can put yourself in a position where one day the one place that you rely on to trade and to make your money, something could happen. Either maybe they're not here anymore, or maybe, they changed their rules and you didn't realize they changed their rules, and now you got a payout that was denied or something like that. And so if you're not diversifying, okay, then you put yourself at risk of, and then of course you don't have other sources of income coming in. You put yourself in a stressful place to try to come up with this money, you know. And as traders, when we feel the pressure of needing to make this money, I need to make this money because I have no other streams of income. This is my only stream of income, or I have nothing coming in from anywhere else. And I have to make this work. When you're in that state emotionally, that is a state where you do make more mistakes
Yeah.
because you're making decisions out of feeling pressure to make something happen, out of feeling obligated to make something work because you don't have other plans in place for yourself. And I don't, me personally, guys, and of course, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Okay. I can respect your opinion. We can agree to disagree. But for me personally, as a trader, I can't live that way. I don't prefer to live that way because I know myself well enough to know that I probably would not do well in the markets if I put myself under that kind of emotional distress. Uh, so this is why having proper planning when you're trading is so important, and having try to have another stream of income, or even diversify where your trading capital is coming from, because you never want to fall into that place where now you're making emotional decisions because you feel the pressure to trade and make money. And I hope that makes sense. Nick, Cesar, I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about that.
Yeah, definitely. I think like for example, in my personal opinion, my main goal in my trading career, you can say, it's to never put myself again in the position to emotional trade,
Yeah.
because I know I'm capable of it. I know in my experience and in my trading experience, I know I am capable of emotional trading, and that's a big mistake because the biggest mistakes I've ever made in trading was because of an emotional decision, or maybe putting myself into what you said, putting myself into the position that I'm relying on one trade. So my main goal is always to never put myself in the position to emotional trade again. And that's how planning works, you know? I got my trading plan, my trading rules. If I follow them, I'm not going to be in that position, hopefully never again.
Yep. Absolutely. Nick, you got anything you want to say, my friend?
Oh, I'm all good.
What do you guys think are some realistic expectations that traders should have if they want to be full time as traders, or, or see more consistency? What do you think are some realistic expectations they can set for themselves?
Can I go first?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so one realistic expectation is not to think they will earn a salary out of trading. Yeah, a lot of traders come in thinking they can tell the market what to do, how much they want to make, and everything like that. But that's not the case. The market is the one which tells you how much you're going to make, and you can't really force that matter and when you're going to make it. So you can't say, oh, January, I need to make $100. February, I need to make $100 as well throughout. Like it's going to be fluctuating. Like you may have an average, but you don't know when um, you may actually have that profit locked in. That's the thing. So you can go like on a streak of losers for 3 months and you're just not making anything, probably even just breaking even. So you need to put realistic expectations like, oh, how much do I probably want to make in a year? Like, what are some things that can help me get there? That's what I think can help somebody become a full-time trader and to be consistent. Because the key there, like we all know, is consistency. It's not like, oh, can I make money in the 6 months, in the first 6 months? Can I make money in the first year? The question is, can you make money for the next 10 years, years, and everything like that? So yeah, I believe that's what it all comes down to. Don't be that one-hit wonder.
Don't be don't be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So to wrap things up, do either of you have any final thoughts on how you would, how you would say like treating trading like a business can help overall mental resilience and long-term goals? Do you guys have any final thoughts or anything you may want to share about that?
Okay. I would say like basically what we all said. It's really really important to have your structure, to structure your plan, your trading plan. It's really important to get you out of situations you don't want to live, you don't want to stress out with, and having realistic approaches on trading, because many people also get into the trading world because they think they can make quick money with like literally zero to very little work. And it's not that way. You gotta put in the work, you gotta put in their mentality, you gotta like set yourself up to it, and things will come. And it's a process. I think it's a process that we all have to live. But using these spaces that what we just had, like, helps a lot of people and make you realize like many things, and like the things you gotta do to be a successful trader, and treating trading as a business. That's the most important thing, and knowing how the business works.
Def- Definitely. I agree. Nick, you got anything else? Nick, 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 Nick.
Right. Okay, yeah. What I can say is if you do keep your mind in that idea that it's a business, you will not want to blow your money out of nowhere, especially if you make that big win. Yeah, like let's just say like a proper count. Let's say you made like $3,000. You won't say, "Oh, let me go to the Bahamas and trade from there." That's like blow your money. Yeah, you wouldn't want to
Yeah.
do that. You'd want to make sure you put that money aside, even just probably for, I don't know, to probably like prevent yourself from maybe like if you do lose an account for some odd reason, or like Rhea said, some companies do go down and they shut down you, so you need to literally have those multiple streams of income. So you need to be able to use that money to probably purchase another prop account or to fund your live account. So if you're making money from your live account, you're making money from prop account, and probably some other businesses, you won't have to worry, and you know, like, okay, this account is long term. You don't even probably need to withdraw. So that's what will also just put your mind in that, and then you grow basically mentally and financially. Yeah. So yeah, rather than going broke after just one big win. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, that was a very good point, Nick. When you treat your business, I can't talk today. When you treat trading like a business, you are less likely to want to blow your money, blow your accounts, because
Yeah.
you have the mind of a CEO. And do you understand that the first rule of thumb as the CEO of your business, of your corporation, whatever you want to call it, is to protect the capital of your business, um, because that is what's going to help you to have long-term stability as a company, as a business owner. Without your capital, you're not making money as a trader. So it's our job to protect that. It's our job to always leave ourselves, take some in profit, yeah, but of course we want to leave some for reinvesting, right, into our business, and and kind of diversifying our portfolio and different things like that. So as a business owner, as a CEO of your trading business, you're always thinking, on ways that you can expand, grow your business, scale your business, and you're making wise financial decisions for your business. So these are some things to kind of keep in mind, like, and let us know in the comments, feel free to let us know, man, have you ever given thought about how to treat your trading like a business? Have you ever thought about, actually, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in the United States, you can start something called an LLC, right? You can actually go and start a business and register your business name with your, here in the government, so at some point we all want to get to that point, right? So yeah, this was definitely, I enjoyed this conversation. I've been thinking a lot about it. And I feel like it's important to for us to kind of think about more, but also think about ways in which we can shift into this mindset. Um, Says that, are you still with us? I know I
Yeah.
lost you. Okay.
Yeah. No, I am here. I am here.
I just want to say thank you for coming and joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Oh no, thank you for the invite. I feel really
Yeah.
important.
Yes. No. It's so great, to be able to invite members of our community to come hang out with us and share about your own personal journey, right? We're all traders. We're in this
Yeah.
together. So there's always something for us to learn from one another. And I know our community gets tired of just hearing from me and Nick. So maybe having another trader from the community is nice also. So we appreciate you and we thank you for coming. If you guys got any value out of today, please let us know in the comments, show us some love. And feel free to share this with anybody else who you know in the trading community who you feel like could benefit from it. Over on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, be sure to do so. Other than that, Nick, you got any final words before I say goodbye to everybody?
And remember, with Forex Focus,
With Forex
yeah,
Focus, success is just one trade
just
away.
one trade away.
Just one trade
Yeah,
away. All right, guys, we'll see
yeah,
you
those
next
were my
Sunday.
final words.
Those are your advice.
Yeah.
Stay sharp. Keep a winning mindset. All right, guys,
Mm-hmm.
have a successful trading week, and we will see you next week.